Icarus Paradox by Aliliana binti Osmi Norfaitza binti Carol Anuana Farzana Samiha binti Mode Sufi Annual Fawzia Hannes Jailani. What is Icarus Paradox? The term Icarus Paradox was initially introduced by Danny Miller in his 1990 book of the same title. Furthermore, Miller, 1992, asserted in his research that even highly accomplished and prosperous organizations are susceptible to failure or bankruptcy. Factors contributing Icarus Paradox. Number 1 is overconfidence. Overconfidence in companies often leads to short-term success but becomes unviable as they adapt to new competitors, changing consumer preferences, and external shifts. Number 2 is exaggeration. Humans possess an inherent inclination to overstate their own strengths, leading many executives to hold the belief that they surpass the average in terms of their positive qualities and skills. Number 3 is credit and blame. Individuals often claim responsibility for favorable results while assigning unfavorable results to other circumstances. Unfavorable outcomes were predominantly ascribed to uncontrollable external variables such as weather conditions or inflation. Number 4 is complacency. Complacency, a state of self-satisfaction, can lead to lack of motivation and effort. Adhering to a successful method can pose risks as obligations solidify over time, limiting a company's ability to adapt to changing competitive circumstances. Companies may believe they don't need changes to maintain success. The last one is routine. The values of a firm have the ability to unite its personnel, enhance customer relationships, and draw in partners. However, when firms progress, these values may transform into rigid regulations that suppress rather than motivate personnel. We choose Blackberry as a case in Icarus Paradox. Blackberry background. Blackberry, formerly known as Research in Motion, RIM, is a Canadian telecommunications and wireless equipment company that gained prominence for its smartphones and mobile devices. The company started in 1984 when Mike Lazaridis and Douglas Fregin formed Blackberry, intending to develop wireless communications technology and devices for businesses. With its innovative phones that offered secure email communications and physical keyboards, Blackberry revolutionized the mobile phone business in the late 1990s and early 2000s. It focuses on providing enterprises and government agencies with secure solutions in cybersecurity, endpoint management, and communication tools. This business was once a successful pioneer in the smartphone industry but ultimately failed to keep up with the rapid pace of innovation in the field. The success of Blackberry continued at the beginning of the 2000s, with its devices becoming a reference point for security communications and productivity. The Blackberry Pearl series has been very successful. And the next generation of curve and bold phones has proven well received. Seth, 2023. The company's BBM service has also established a large user base, providing a secure communication platform to Blackberry users. The decline has been due, in part, to the company's original reluctance to use touchscreens as opposed to its focus on enterprise customers instead of consumers. The company needed help keeping up with the rapid change in the mobile landscape, resulting in reduced sales and market share. Today, BlackBerry's transition from a manufacturer of smartphones to a provider of software and services is complete. It focuses on providing enterprises and government agencies with secure solutions in cybersecurity, endpoint management, and communication tools. What makes BlackBerry failure? The failure of BlackBerry's hardware innovation can be attributed to several factors. Due to technological advancements, BlackBerry's average hardware system was perceived as overpriced as soon as Apple and Samsung introduced their smartphones featuring a fully touch-sensitive body. Furthermore, once the typing is completed, the keyword would vanish, providing a substantial amount of free space for other uses. BlackBerry primarily targeted affluent individuals, including celebrities, businessmen, and other wealthy executives. They often carry a BlackBerry device to demonstrate their dominance. Their choice of using BlackBerry was driven by its robust end-to-end encryption security, advanced PDA capabilities that greatly facilitated their corporate operations and reliable email services. However, as iPhone sales surged, BlackBerry swiftly lost its substantial target demographic and significance within a short time frame. In addition, BlackBerry only prioritized enterprise-level marketing while disregarding the consumer segment. This factor significantly contributed to its ultimate downfall. The absence of innovation and advanced features can be attributed to its consistent adherence to existing technology and oversight. BlackBerry's innovation and features were derived from its research and development (R&D) efforts. An operating system is software that manages computer hardware and software resources and provides standard services for computer programs. BlackBerry's operating system needed to be improved regarding significant features and advanced technology. It prohibits developers from creating apps on a large scale. As a result, BlackBerry needed to respond to the growing popularity of touchscreen smartphones and an increase in demand for mobile applications, eventually leading it to lose its significant market shares to competitors such as Apple's iPhones or Google's Android phones. It led to missed opportunities, a decrease in market relevance, and, in the case of BlackBerry, a loss of competitiveness. BlackBerry introduced new handsets with advanced features to reclaim its former importance and attract users. The Priv was introduced with features like a dual-curved UHD display, pop-up widgets, 3 GB of RAM, and a Snapdragon 808 CPU. However, this occurred belatedly. The phone was a complete debacle. The product's quality and features needed to be improved with significant technological advancements. BlackBerry's failure to incorporate new features or an upgraded operating system led potential users to switch back to Android and iOS. What is the implications for innovation? Innovation, such as that of companies like BlackBerry in the smartphone sector, may significantly impact decoupling from the Icarus paradox. The risk of missing essential developments is one consequence of capitulating to the Icarus paradox. BlackBerry, the company, used to be a leader in the mid-2000s in the smartphone market but has yet to be able to adapt since touchscreens and app ecosystems have become more popular. According to Dowsett, 2023, a lack of creativity might lower output. Without a creative or innovative component, the BlackBerry has become stale and antiquated, which lowers productivity levels. Profitability is impacted as a result of decreased demand and excessive resource utilization. Another consequence of capitulating to the Icarus paradox is that long-term sustainability will be undermined. As a result, BlackBerry's market position and profitability were negatively affected by its lack of innovation and adaptation to changing market dynamic. Consequently, BlackBerry has been confronted with difficulty sustaining its business for the longer term. In conclusion, companies such as BlackBerry should focus on continuous innovation and flexibility to avoid falling victim to the Icarus paradox. This also involves the timely monitoring of industry trends, customers' preferences, and technology developments. Companies can place themselves in a position to become sustainable and thrive in an ever-evolving smartphone market through active research and the adaptation of their products and recommendation for strategies for organizing innovation. Several practical actions could counter the Icarus paradox by promoting innovation, such as that of companies like BlackBerry in the smartphone sector, may significantly impact decoupling from the Icarus paradox. failure is an opportunity for learning and creativity is promoted. Some strategies can be found and implemented by the company. Firstly, the Human Resource Department of Blackberry Company can help to promote a culture of risk-taking by creating an environment where staff feel confident to make decisions based on their calculations and look for new ideas. For instance, urging them to take on the status quo and imagine new ways of doing things. To achieve this, leaders need to recognize and reward innovative thinking, provide experimental resources and promote exchanges of ideas through a wide range of communication channels. Secondly, embrace failure as an opportunity to learn by shifting the perspective of failure from something that must be avoided into a valuable learning experience. This can be implemented by encouraging all employees to take risks and experiment, even though it may mean a potential failure on the road. Other than that, by providing security and supporting environments where failure is seen as an opportunity to grow and improve so that lessons can be learned and used when undertaking new activities. Third, supporting the promotion of creativity and cross-functional collaboration can establish platforms and initiatives to foster creativity and cooperation between all teams and departments. Another consequence of capitulating to the Icarus paradox is that long-term sustainability will be undermined. Fourth, Blackberry should invest in research and development, R&D, by allocating resources and setting up teams for R&D. To do that means looking at new technologies, knowing customers' needs and preferences, and keeping up with industry trends. Lastly, Blackberry should foster external partnerships and collaboration by working with other partners such as startups, universities, or research institutions. For example, Blackberry can collaborate with Microsoft to produce new technologies. These partnerships can create new perspectives, access to new technologies, and opportunities for creative activities. By doing so, Blackberry may strengthen its innovation capabilities by combining outside expertise and resources. In conclusion, companies such as Blackberry should focus on continuous innovation and flexibility to avoid falling victim to the Icarus paradox. The company started in 1984 when Mike Lazaridis and Douglas Fredgen formed Blackberry, intending to develop wireless communications technology and devices for businesses. With its innovative phones that offered secure email communications and physical keyboards. Blackberry revolutionized the mobile phone business in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The company's devices, known for their innovative design and ability to communicate effectively, have rapidly caught the attention of professionals and corporate users. The success of Blackberry continued at the beginning of the 2000s, with its devices becoming a reference point for security communications and productivity. The Blackberry Pearl series has been very successful, and the next generation of curve and bold phones has proven well received. Seth, 2023. The company's BBM service has also established a large user base, providing a secure communication platform to Blackberry users. Nevertheless, Blackberry faced increasing competition from rivals like Apple's iPhone and devices running Google's Android operating system as the mobile phone market evolved. The decline has been due, in part, to the company's original reluctance to use touchscreens as opposed to its focus on enterprise customers instead of consumers. The company needed help keeping up with the rapid change in the mobile landscape. Resulting in reduced sales and market share. Several strategic shifts have taken place at Blackberry. Starting with introducing new products and adopting the Android operating system to get back on track. Today, BlackBerry's transition from a manufacturer of smartphones to a provider of software and services is complete. It focuses on providing enterprises and government agencies with secure solutions in cybersecurity. Endpoint management and communication tools, while its smartphone market share has been reduced. BlackBerry continues to have a strong presence in the technology sector through its legacy as an original mobile telecommunications pioneer and expertise in security and enterprise solutions. BlackBerry's decline in the mobile technology sector is a cautionary tale for businesses. Despite being a pioneer, the company failed to adapt to changing consumer preferences and technological advancements. This led to complacency and a loss of market shares. To avoid falling into the Icarus paradox, organizations should prioritize continuous learning, innovation, and a proactive approach to staying ahead of emerging trends. Fostering a culture of adaptability and investing in R&D can help ensure long-term sustainability. Thank you for your lovely time with us.